Okay, so hi everybody. My name's Michael Joaquin, and I'm making a little video today about a guy called Pat Condell. Now, you can find his link in the little box underneath. I came across Pat because he's got some interesting views and quite strong political views, but also he talks a lot about God, atheism, religion, and I have to say that I do agree with him on his views on Christianity. I think all religions really are pointless, to be honest, as they're a system for social control and spiritual manipulation. However, this video is more of a message to Pat to say, really, I don't agree with the constant hate-filled videos that he makes about Islam. Now, I'm not a Muslim, but I do agree that all people, despite their beliefs, have a legal, lawful right to uphold any religion or any belief they want without persecution. Now, Pat's justification for hating Muslims is that they're all terrorists. But I think if Pat actually opens a book and reads, he'll see that events like 9/11 are very clear, very basic textbook false flag incidents. They provide a pretext to go into a foreign territory for a handful of billionaires to make more money. Obviously in Iraq it was over oil, in Afghanistan it was over oil, however, not for oil reserves, but to actually drill pipelines through to the Caspian Sea and then have oil distributed to the worldwide oil networks. Now, the problem with Pat Condell is that he doesn't like extremism. However, he is an extremist. That's kind of like saying, I don't like people with a British accent, I'm going to make loads of videos saying that I hate them and that they shouldn't exist, blah 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 blah. Pat's rhetoric really reminds me of the kind of propaganda that you hear with the Second World War about the Jews. Every single problem that there is, it has to be associated with Jewish people. Obviously, after the First World War, the economic collapse and everything, that's the problem for the Jews. Reichstag, communists and Jews. You look at people like Pat Condell and you think, you're so fixated on Muslims and hating Muslims, why don't you try and avoid extremist behaviour by embracing every aspect of your community? Instead of saying I hate you because you follow a religion, which is very close-minded for an intelligent guy, and I think he has got some vague, minuscule amount of intelligence, I think why not just say, look, I don't agree with your views, but at the end of the day, you're a human being, you've got your own decisions to make, you're an adult, follow whatever it is. And when you have that kind of community spirit, what you'll find is that actually it breaks down segregation, so it gives rise to extremist behaviour. Now, my thoughts are extremist behaviour starts because of foreign occupation, imperialism, colonialism, all this kind of stuff. The British and American coalition forces have no right to be in Afghanistan, as they had no right to be in Iraq. And I think if it was my family being butchered, murdered, raped, blown up, I think that would give me an extremist outlook as well. So I think what Pat Condell needs to do is, number one, grow up a little, yeah, and do your research, Pat, about certain things like 9/11. There's basic fundamental things which can't be ignored. The buildings falling at free fall speed, things like that can't be done without explosives. Look into Mossad, actually. I've been reading about it for a long time. I think what you'll find is Mossad keeps popping up time and time again. So if you want to hate someone, why not hate Israelis? But then you'll be anti-Semitic, wouldn't you? I think the main thing is, Pat, you just need to fucking grow up, mate, and stop making hate-filled videos, really. What about peace and love and freedom, yeah? If that's what you're about. And the fact that you say peace at the end of every video just makes me think you're a tosser, really, because you're not talking about peace, are you? You're trying to spread propaganda which makes people hate each other. So that's my little tenets on Pat Condell. And if you want to get in touch with me, Pat, that's fine. I'm more than happy to have a little dialogue with you. But anyway, I'm going to say peace, and I really do mean it. So have a good one. Take it easy, people.